So being a business owner in the heart of West London, I manage a team of 30 people. Across my career, I have been absolutely fascinated by the other side of hairdressing. The part of hairdressing that we don't always talk about. The side of hairdressing that actually isn't covered by MVQ curriculum. And that is the emotional connection. The emotional intelligence behind connecting with a client. Reading them non-verbal communication, for example. So across the last 6 years, I've done a lot of observational visits to other salons. I've done a lot of research and I've spoken to a lot of people. And I've put together a course called the Mindful Hairdresser. The idea behind it is to kind of explore all the different ways in which we can connect with a client. And it all started on my journey when I first discovered that there were a lot of hairdressers who visually were cutting hair, and I couldn't understand how they had such incredible long queues and waiting lists of clients through the door. And what I discovered was actually the clients weren't coming to them because of how they made them look, but it was actually how they made them feel. And I was completely gobsmacked when a few people that I worked with went on holiday and we tried to take over some of their clients and the clients were not having it at all. And I realised it had nothing to do with the cut, it had nothing to do with the highlights. It was just about how they made them feel. That stylist made that client feel invincible, like absolutely no one else could touch their hair. And so when we look at aspiring hairdressers or, the journey to becoming a hairdresser, we look at the curriculum and it covers all the modules, including the science of hair, the theory of hair and colouring, but it doesn't include connecting with clients. And so what I saw from my observations was a lot of young hairdressers who had absolutely mastered the physical aspect of hairdressing, the muscle memory involved. But then when it got to actually being on the floor, they couldn't build up that rapport because they were so focused on the physical skill of cutting that straight line or doing super fine highlights and actually forgetting to connect with the client.